Hey YouTube, Make Mine Marvel here. I'm going to be reviewing the Galactus Maquette. I'm going to do this review for a couple buddies that have requested I do this review. Uh, they watched that collection video I did, and I want people to be able to tell me what they'd like to see reviewed that I haven't got to yet. So this one was requested, so I'd like to get this out to the guys that did request it. Okay. Now the Galactus Maquette is fully sculpted. He stands just under 3 feet tall. It's got the light up features, as you can see, for the eyes and the chest and the base. The eyes and the chest, they actually look more blue than they are coming out on the camera. This is given more of a purple look. And then the base is that's more of a purple color, the light up feature in the base. The switch, you can see back towards the wall, the power cord, and then the switch is right behind the right beside the power cord. Right here. All right, these are the two extra pieces that Galactus comes with would be a Nova and Silver Surfer. Now these, the way they made the statue was to be able to display one of these characters at a time or none, for display purposes. In the arm right here, I'll take this off so you can see it. You can see the little slot and a little tab. Each one of these characters has a tab that you can put right into the arm. Or if you don't want to display any other character with it, there's little tabs that look like this silver piece here that fit right in there. So it just looks like another one of these little silver pieces on his arm. To fill that little slot in so it's not open. Now this Silver Surfer one, I did, let's see if I can get that in focus for you. I did repaint this. This is just a silver spray paint. Gives a little bit more shine to it. The way he originally came, it was more of a matted color. So that's the only part that I've touched up on this that isn't original. Nova, on the other hand, she didn't touch her. So for her, I just stuck her up here because I wanted to display her as well. She's just sitting right up on her, on his ear, just comes off. Take her off. And I'm going to take the Silver Surfer off just so as I'm moving the camera around, I don't knock them around. Okay. Now the only switch out piece is the faceplate that you can actually change out with another face, and I'll show you that as well. So it's held on by a magnet. It comes off at his chin. You can see the lights behind there, and it's a simple, the way they did the eyes, it's like a clear plastic, it'd be a clear plastic strip painted purple. So that's more of the serious face. And that's more of the angry face. Detail's done real well on these faces. They get the creasing for the lips. You can see the pores of the skin. Now the overall paint, for the statue, it's done real dirty, and that's on purpose. You can see, just as an example of it, the black smudging in lines and stuff like that. It's all overspray. It's all done on purpose to give Galactus that eternity old being. He's as old as the universe is, and it's supposed to give him that age to him. but there's a ton of detail. You can see all the dimpling in here. Ton of different detail on the top of the head as well. They got all the gears and everything. Now he's a living being. He's not a machine, even though he's got a lot of machine parts to him. And again, they did make him, did a good job on this. So his the fins on the side of his head, it's all magnets, both sides. They're real strong. And so you just go in. Both sides, both hands are held on by magnets as well. And then obviously he attaches into the base, and there's the plug for the light up feature in the foot as well. Now you can see here that it's the same thing with the age of the base. They gave it a lot of overspray. You can actually see all that brown. That's like a rust effect that they did, and it's done real well too. The paint is actually textured, so it feels gritty, it feels dirty, it feels rusty. It's done real well. I mean, it really is a great statue. It's not numbered. It is limited, and I think it has sold out recently, so they're no longer making them. You can't purchase them from Sideshow's website anymore. So the only way to get this now is on the aftermarket. It did retail for, I want to say like, I don't know, I want to say like 700. I can't remember exactly what it retailed for, but it was up there. And it stayed for a while because it wasn't sold out. The value of it stayed right around that price, even on the secondary market, like eBay and everything. But now that it's sold out, I have been seeing them kind of jump up a little bit in price, maybe a little over the 1,000 mark, 1,200, something like that. So a few things that aren't perfect on this statue with sculpt wise. So you can see here where the belt meets the body. They kind of made his shirt, or the side of his body, like conform to the belt. I wish it would focus a little bit better, as opposed to, here we go, as opposed to the belt conforming to his body. I don't know if that's like the shirt fabric supposed to be pulling towards the belt, but it's a little weird looking there. It's not perfect. You can see the detail in the sculpt. That side's done much better. That side looks kind of normal and natural. That side just looks off. Also, you can see here is where the legs go into the boots. They used like an adhesive glue. Let me try to focus again. Sorry. Here we go. So they used like an adhesive glue to put the legs into the boots. So this came from the factory as normal. It's a clear resin, so you can't really tell unless you're actually looking at it. But again, it's a little bit of little sloppy there with the glue. The rest of the leg, it doesn't have that. A little bit in the back there, and the other leg is, you can see a little bit more, but that's just how they assembled this. Let me reach around and get a shot of the back of him for you. Yeah, here we go. I don't know how well that's working, because I got him kind of in the corner here where I got him displayed. Now the back is kind of like the front there, with gears in his chest or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't light up in the back though. Sorry, I had to watch out for Gambit's hand and Deadpool's sword there as I was coming around. I mean, overall, a great statue. Real happy to have this in my collection. Yeah, he's definitely a big piece, and he's an eye catcher. Real happy with it. It's not perfect. I don't know really what statues are perfect, but You know, this one's got some flaws, and I hope I gave an impartial review. Hope I pointed those out. Overall, still a very, very nice piece, and really happy with the paint apps. There was some when the statue first came out, people were saying the paint apps are sloppy and done poorly. I've seen a couple of these now, and every single one I've seen, they all look pretty good. They all look really good. Again, the paint's supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to have a lot of overspray. It's supposed to be dirty. That was the effect they were going for. All right, guys. The next statue review I'm going to get to in a few days is going to be the Spider-Man vs. Hulk diorama. We had a couple of requests for that, so I want to get that out to those guys that requested it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.